Should we do our annual posing?
Jeez, annual.
Annual?
Weekly.
Weekly. We'd never check ourselves out.
Right,
Okay.
Am I good?
You're always good. Hello. This time,
You're
I'm
nice
like
and
this
loud.
with our dead cats.
Nice.
Okay. Let's do it. Ready? It's your turn to do the clap.
Is? Ooh. Okay.
You realise how that sounds? It's like last time I was like, I love the clap.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, I never realised before. It was only because Esteban made me realise. It's like, you got the clap!
Who loves it?
He now subscribes.
Really? In the TV?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Sit.
Edge of the seat.
Okay.
Are we recording?
I need the toilet. I genuinely need the toilet though, but I might just hold it.
You can go.
You sure?
Yeah, then I'll stop it again. This could
Yeah,
be our next. I genuinely need the toilet.
But you do as well?
No. Take one.
This is so good.
Hello. Welcome back to Pod Culture.
Hey.
Nice. So used to it now.
I was looking cool.
Yeah,
so
always
relaxed.
looks cool. Yeah, this is easy. Some say easy like a Sunday morning.
Episode 1, I thought.
Ooh, has been cameras on us.
Yeah, we're getting filmed. I have to speak correctly, professionally.
Professionally with no profanity.
Now I speak less professionally.
Nice.
Sorry, intro. Go.
Yes. Today we are doing, because of a certain film coming out this month, towards the end of said month. Our next 2 episodes are going to be very towards that, ready for our first ever review episode.
Yes.
So.
Nice! Oh my god, I'm hyped for that.
I know, I'm so excited.
Yeah, that's so
and it's
cool.
like the perfect film to do
We're
it for.
We're going to be critics.
We're going to be critiques, but just nothing but good things.
Nice critics.
Very much so.
Yeah.
But yes, so today we are doing our top 10 comedy films.
Lol.
LOL!
No, we didn't say which film in honour of.
Oh, yeah, sorry. The film, I was letting them speculate.
Ooh.
Yeah, so for Deadpool and Wolverine.
Ooh.
End of this month.
We're hyped.
Very much so.
We
still need to book our tickets.
LFG.
Ooh, very much
and I can say that.
You can say that, but then they should know what it is.
They will know what that is.
They will. All 76
I'm
views.
so excited. Excited.
This is probably the most, other than Endgame, this is the most excited I've been for a film.
Yeah, 100%.
And
Spider-Man No Way Home was up there.
No. I think.
Sorry. I hate that. I said the teacher thing. You remember when a teacher would go, eat. And go,
right.
Awful.
Why
do they think they can speak to us like that?
Tell me about it.
So yeah,
but yes,
in honor of the upcoming movie Deadpool and Wolverine, which we're very, very hyped about.
Very much so.
The Deadpool franchise is obviously comic books, superheroes, and all that, but it is a comedy. It's hilarious.
Incredibly comedic.
Yeah, that is just Ryan Reynolds being himself dressed up.
Very much so. And the trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine is already funnier than most films, I think.
Yeah, that bit in the intro where he's actually like talking about a certain activity with certain toys.
Exactly.
And it's new for Disney.
Nice. Very much very new.
Like, incels, oh my god, I'm so excited for this film.
So good.
Having Deadpool's comedy within the MCU and R-rated is going to be phenomenal.
Genuinely, I cannot. Apparently they go hard on the R-ratedness as well.
Too bloody right. They should do.
Hope so.
Yeah.
And I genuinely cannot wait for it. So yes, in honour of that, our top 10 comedies.
Comedies. Did we say that already? I think
you did.
Did I?
I think we both did.
Either way, today we're doing our top 10 comedies
in
honour of Ryan himself. Let's go straight into it, I say.
I say you go first.
I will go first.
Please do.
Can I just say as well, I know we said this about the Disney films. The reason I found this list so tough is because I feel like with a comedy film, when you watch it, they're hilarious. You get reminded how funny they are. You'll rewatch something and go, oh my god, this is I love this film. I forgot how much I love it. When I haven't watched them for a while, I'm like, oh, I do like that film. I think it's funny. Yeah. Like, cause unless they're top tier, I can't remember all the funny moments.
Very much so.
But when you watch it again, you're like pleasantly surprised.
Very, very funny.
This guy.
Nice.
So at the moment, I like all of my films, and I've got some honourable mentions in there.
Ooh, nice.
I like my honourable mentions. I like my top 10. But they're one of those ones where I think, if I watch, especially the top 5, if I watch them over again, one after the other, I'm like, no, that's my favourite. No, that's my favourite. Nice, just so many different jokes.
Fair enough.
I think I'm happy with my list.
Nice.
I'm very happy with my top 10.
I'm very happy with mine. my top 10 too. I think these ones are the ones that I will put on. I will always laugh out loud at.
Yeah,
that's what kind of what I've gone
100%.
for. And my number one is one that I will put on. I will laugh at, and I will quote this film as like a funny thing.
I think all of these movies are quotable in some way.
Yes.
All of if I can't quote anything from either of these films, they're not that funny. Do you know what I mean?
I get you.
Not like they're not funny. They're not in my mind.
Yeah, that's fair
where
enough.
Other ones.
I like that.
Do you get what I mean?
Analogy.
We have to do that now.
We do.
We have to quote one quote.
Oh no! You
from
put me on the spot now because I'm not having an Ice Age moment.
Just make it up.
Just they won't know. They definitely will.
Yeah, just Google it. All 12 fans.
Nice.
We're getting up there.
We're getting up there.
Right, I'm going to start off with a solid start. I think number 10. Some might think is a bit low. Some might think it shouldn't be on there at all.
Ooh, that's the Joy film.
Yeah. The Inbetweeners movie, the first one.
Nice.
It's a film.
I would never have thought of these.
It's a comedy, and I love it. I've seen it about 1,000 times.
So funny.
It's hilarious.
No, it really is.
If you're not a fan of the Inbetweeners series, something's wrong with you.
No, very true. It's hilarious.
Like my favourite thing
Yes.
is watching, especially Americans, react to the British humour of it.
Yeah.
And they're like, what the hell? How are they allowed to say this stuff? And it's so funny.
No, it's brilliant.
Yeah, it's just brilliant because the In-Betweeners is so relatable.
Yes.
Like, it's actually, for any teenage boys growing up, you've either known those characters or you've been those characters.
Or you are.
Everyone's had an In-Betweeners moment.
Oh.
I don't care if you think you're Perfect Pete or,
like,
Cool Man. What's his name?
No.
No, it's going to be happening.
The gentleman, Theo James.
No, wrong person.
Ooh.
I know who you're thinking of.
In the movie, when he...
Oh, no, Theo James is in it. I'm not talking about him.
Oh,
Mark Donovan.
Oh, yeah.
Even if you think about Mark Donovan, it's proper hard and it's stole.
And it's stole.
Like, you've had one of those moments.
Yeah,
so even if you are a Mark Donovan...
You've definitely had one of those moments.
Even if you're wedgie in them.
Is that... Which I hope none one.
Sorry, this is a rant about this series. Let's go on to the film.
The film itself.
The film. 4 lads going on holiday for their first lads' holiday.
Yes.
It's just so funny.
Yeah,
they're trying to meet girls. They're trying to,
they're
just be lads.
Trying.
Yeah, they're very trying.
The great dance scenes.
Oh, classic.
Some may say you do it at Mogsog.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, I can't
it's
wait.
got a little click of the wrist then as well.
Just goes to hospital.
It's just so iconic.
Very.
Everyone knows that dance.
Yes.
Last episode I said about films.
Yes.
Sorry, songs that you think of a film.
Yes.
That you hear the song and you think of the film.
Yep.
Anyone who hears We Know Speak Americano thinks of In-Betweeners.
100% agree with you.
I'm going to throw out the next bit.
Oh, dude's too good.
I practice a lot.
I can't follow that one. You did too well.
We probably shouldn't. Remember, this is our first heterosexual episode.
Nice.
We're men today. No rom-coms here.
Not with my number 10.
On that note, I love when Will and her get together.
No,
so good.
Love.
That is a spoiler.
That is a big... Sorry.
But yeah, brilliant film. I don't think you can...
No, I totally agree with you.
Like, especially English people. English students or English men who were once boys.
Yes. Oh, very true.
Like, I can't quote a lot because it's too rude, but like, Briefcase.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, well done for not saying it. I'm proud of you.
Carly, you know what happens after that?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, I can't. Yeah, great film. Number 10.
It's so funny.
Easy.
No, great one. I didn't even think of it, so well done.
Thank
you.
Great choice. On that note, I actually watched the film before I watched the series.
Really?
The series is that a word? All 3 series.
Is it only 3? I thought it was 4.
It's only 3, sadly.
Oh, it's very sad.
I wish they did more.
Too much of a good thing is a bad
thing. You got to
thing.
think, it came out in 2010.
Yeah.
So when it came out, I was 10.
No, true.
So then I went and watched all the series.
Yeah, no,
loved them. And then luckily enough, when In-Betweeners 2 came out, I was turned 15.
Nice.
And it was a 15 rated film, so I was able to go see it in the cinema.
Oh, my first bad film.
Also love that. Oh, I didn't do honorable mentions.
Oh!
Pause the top 10.
Pause the top 10.
Oh my god, wait, no way. Hang on. Joe just texted me saying, are you and Ollie doing your pod?
Nice!
Is he here? Legend. Hopefully he's watching this.
Nice.
He must be able to hear us.
Yeah,
he must be back.
Little sneak peek.
Lad, we are. Right. What did I get to? Honourable mentions. Where's my honourable mentions? Oh, okay. My honourable mentions are Anchorman.
Nice.
I love that film. I
Nice.
won't speak about them for too long, otherwise we'll be here all day.
No, very true.
I'm gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna grab some afternoon delight.
Jeez, the vocals.
We're the Millers.
Oh, only honourable mention.
Only honourable mentions. I don't know why this one's on here because it's more of a Christmas film, but why him?
Oh, good one.
It's just so funny.
So funny.
It's just such a random concept.
Nice.
Again, it's not a film that's hilarious throughout.
Yes.
But there's some scenes in there that I can't stop crying.
Nice.
They're so funny.
Yeah.
Love James Franco.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
I think I can still say that now.
Ooh.
I love the old James Franco in films. Hangover Part 2.
Ooh. I was going to say, oh, really?
I always thought that Hangover Part 2 was my favourite one. Until I rewatched them recently and Hangover 1 was better.
Oh, okay.
Which is weird. 21 Jump Street.
Nice.
22 Jump Street.
Nice.
I think they're awesome.
No, they're so good.
They're so good.
So
but they
good.
just didn't make my... I'm thinking of my comedies. I'm basing them off of... Like, I cry with laughter sometimes.
Cool.
Like, moments where I really cry.
Nice.
They're awesome films. I love them. And they're so funny. But it's not like I will hysterically cry.
No, fair enough. That's like fair play.
And the last one of my honourable mentions is Role Models.
Oh, good.
Have you seen this?
Very much so.
I think it's forgotten about sometimes.
It is very much so, and it's one that I've seen I think twice.
Nice.
Which is why I can't go on the list for me.
That's understandable
because like the other ones, obviously watch more. But that's a hilarious film, and it's very underrated. Like it's one you think of Paul Rudd, you don't think of Role Models. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, it is. Yeah, you'd be like, oh my god, Paul Rudd was in that.
Yeah.
Well, like, he did that film.
Yeah, very. It's such a good film. Though.
So there's my honourable mentions done. I'm so sorry to interrupt my top 10.
Unfortunately, my honourable mentions are on my phone, which we are recording on.
We'll just use mine.
That's definitely my list too.
Use mine. Go on, hit your number 10.
My number 10. I'm actually going to switch it out real quick because it's not on the list, but I'm going to put it in because I've just remembered it, and it's actually better than that one, and I've watched it plenty of times. Very recent one as well. No Hard Feelings.
There is no hard feelings. It's
no hard
Jennifer Lawrence.
Exactly. Hilarious film.
It actually was fun.
No, it was hilarious. It wasn't expecting it to be that funny though either. I was just going, this is going to be Jennifer Lawrence. Genuinely laughing out loud.
No, to be fair,
a lot during that film.
It
and
did
every time I've
surprise
watched
me.
it, because what was it? I watched it first. I watched it with Siobhan, and then I've watched it plenty of times after that as well. It's just very funny. You've got the scene of her beating up the people on the beach.
I was going to say, on that note,
yes.
It's a great scene. Not for the only obvious reason.
Nice.
It was great.
Yes.
Another argument in the week. It was a great scene. But because of her nudity,
yes,
it made it so funny.
It made it hilarious.
Like the fact that she's not even just like pushing these kids over, like beating them up.
Picking them up and over the top.
Whilst being completely naked. It was
out
genius.
there. It was so funny.
Good.
And then just him in the boot. I don't think you should do that.
No.
It's so funny.
It was so very unexpected. I knew that was one of those films that I knew I was going to enjoy.
Yeah.
Before it wasn't going to be blowing my mind.
No, it was going to be a future episode. One of those ones that a feel good film. You just chuck on a filler film. A filler film.
Filler film. Yeah. It's a very good filler film.
But I don't think No Hard Feeling. It turned out not to be a filler film for me. It turned out to be one that I'm like, I want a good comedy film. I'll put it on.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, I genuinely found it very, very funny.
And then you just skip to the scene on the beach. No, it was great.
No, it was very funny, and like we were waiting for it for quite a while as well, weren't we? To be fair, and we couldn't go. Obviously, it was just coming out on Now TV or something for us, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Didn't go see it in cinema or anything like that, and just laughed the whole time. It's got Ferris Bueller in it as well.
Who?
Matthew Broderick.
Oh yes, it does.
He's the father. Yeah, it's just the story is very simple and very weird. But it's very funny.
It is weird. It's throughout the whole film. I think surely this isn't the outcome.
No, yeah, very.
And then
no.
When it's not, I'm like, phew!
I just dodged the bullet.
They actually did that kind of well. Because at first you kind of think, no way, they're not going to fall in love.
Yeah.
Like he's a kid and
no,
she's
very
like
much
30.
so. Yeah.
How old was she? 30.
Yeah.
33.
Yeah, 33 or something like that. And then he's 16. Like not okay.
Lucky man.
Nice
boy.
Nice. And just hit. And it was quite like a funny thing of watching him learn how to just be independent as well, not under his mum and dad's shadows. It's funny watching him.
And he actually went outside.
Exactly, went outside, got hit by a car, sat on a car whilst driving.
I've actually been hit by a car 3 times. True story.
Jesus.
One,
No wonder
me and Joe were going down the road on skateboards.
Nice.
Car pulled out. I just went straight into the side.
Jesus.
Couldn't brake in time.
Fair enough.
When were the other
Speedster.
times? One was on a bike.
Ooh.
Very gentle one.
Yeah.
And then another one, I don't know if it counts, it ran over my foot.
I reckon that does count.
It hurt.
I can imagine.
To be fair,
Jesus,
I think there's a good few
how-
times. There was some
Yeah.
self-inflicted ones.
Very much so.
Where,
as in,
like, I was getting dragged on a skateboard behind the car brakes. But that was fun. This is a massive sidetrack, I'm so sorry.
Massive one, but fair enough.
Shall I do my number 9 and move on?
Move on very quick, swiftly. We'll talk about that later.
If anyone wants to hear more about my weird life, let me know.
Weird.
Right, number 1. Just skip straight to number 1. I meant to say...
that's brilliant.
I meant to say the next one.
The next one.
The
number
next
9.
one. Number 9. My number 9 comedy film is...
Yes.
Dramatic pause.
Nice.
For the editing.
Nice.
The Hangover. Number 1.
Ooh,
so I spoke about number 2.
Spoke about number 2.
Rewatched them recently, and I actually thought I preferred number 1.
Fair enough.
I love the second one, and I love the concept of it being in Bangkok, and it was slightly different.
Just has been there.
Yeah,
Went
it
to
was
the
cool.
top of the hotel.
It was cool watching it, thinking, "Oh yeah, I was there.
Nice.
I was the Leonardo DiCaprio meme.
You were.
It was cool." But when I watched it re-round again, I always knew that the sequel was literally the first one again, but in a different place.
Yeah.
With different things happening, but similar ideas.
Of course.
When I rewatched them again, for the first time it was like unique. The second time it was like, this is still just as funny.
Yeah,
but it's not
just the
original.
Same
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though they joke about it being the same thing, like the same thing happened as last time.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it was so funny. And when Chang jumps out of the boot naked, I was crying. Like, I forgot about that scene. Mr. Chang? It is Mr. Chang, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. I haven't seen them in a long time.
It is Mr. Chang.
I haven't seen them in
Leslie
a long time.
Chang.
Nice.
When Leslie jumped out of the boot and suffocated, the legs wrapped around the head. Oh, I was just crying. It was just so random. Like, where's this naked Chinese man come from? It was just hilarious.
No,
it's just such a funny concept as well.
It is.
They wake up, they got the baby in the apartment, they got the tiger in the bathroom,
and they're just trying to figure out.
The stripper leaves, and you think to yourself, when you first ever watch it, you think, what did they get up to? And then it's cool how it's like they piece the puzzle together throughout the whole film.
Nice. No, they are funny. I just haven't seen them in so long.
Understandable. They're great.
They are great. Great number 9.
Also make me never want to drink.
Yeah, no, it just seems
well,
awful.
get roofied.
Oh, this is also...
Because that is what happens.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't want that to happen.
So yeah, that's my number 9.
Definitely
Hangover Part 1.
Nice. Great.
Did it?
My number 9 is... I did pause for the editing.
Nice.
The Other Guys.
The Other Guys!
The Other Guys!
I need to rewatch it.
Not these guys, the other guys.
No, I need to rewatch it. I watched it once years ago, and I forgot how funny it was. And I need to rewatch it again.
So funny. Just the goody two-shoes Will Ferrell character.
Yeah. You can't beat Will.
So, you can't do that. And he's like, no, just come on, we'll go. It's like, have you signed it off or anything like that? And he's like, no, just come on. It's like this, just driving through and stuff. It's so funny. And obviously then they're getting framed for the murder of Samuel L. Jackson's character. And then he's driving his Prius going like, seatbelts, checking everything, 30 miles an hour. And then all of a sudden loses the plot and just drives like 90 miles an hour in New York.
Yeah.
Where did you learn how to drive like that? GTA.
Nice.
It's so good.
It is brilliant.
I
need to rewatch them again because I forgot how funny it was. But it's such a good dynamic of Mark Wahlberg being like the badass. Yeah, nice. And then you got Will Ferrell, who's just so good at being the nerdy neek. Don't get me wrong, he's always such a similar character in a lot of films. Yeah. He's so good at it.
Very good in it. Like it's very, very funny. And it's like the side characters in it, just with the kind of comedic timing, kind of taking the mick out of him. Yeah, it's very funny as well. The whole film, and it's like this little snippets of The Rock and Samuel Jackson. Oh, you think what I'm thinking? Yeah, jump.
That was quite an early Rock film.
Very early.
That was quite 2006.
Yeah, I
think it was 2006.
Yeah,
that's a good buddy cop film.
Very much so. Maybe
another list one day.
Maybe so.
I feel like people are going to also wonder about buddy cop films in this film.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
There's some buddy cop films that I reckon people will listen to this and go, "Why are they not in that top 10?"
No, this is true.
But then I'm thinking some of them are more buddy cop than comedy.
Yeah.
That some of them are actually a really good gripping action film.
Yeah, it's true.
And there's bits of comedy.
Yeah, whereas it's not the comedy is not the main
the whole
aspect.
element. Yeah. So yeah, good choice. That one is the good balance of both.
Yeah, you're right. It is the perfect balance of comedy and like the action kind of funness.
It is both.
Yeah,
so good choice. Number 8. I need to stop unlocking my phone. Stop locking my phone.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay, great success.
Nice.
It's Borat.
It's me.
It is.
Nice. It's so funny.
This is one where I forget again how funny it is.
Yes.
And then I rewatched them again recently, and both of them. And
really?
I enjoy the second one.
Second one's still very
I still
funny.
really enjoy it.
It's so funny.
And it's, oh my God, how have they got away with that? It's because they do it with the real public.
Yeah, that's what
and
it is.
And you think, oh my God, this guy has some big balls to do all of that. Like in the bit where he like crashes the conference and they're all both naked running through.
It's insane. They're just
like it's hilarious for one.
But then these are people who have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, and their genuine reactions are, it's just so clever. I love Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah, no,
he's so clever. Like Ali G, I love all as well. That's a good funny film. Bruno nice as well.
Nice.
Bit on the not Tetra side, but it's funny. It is funny. What's the other one I'm thinking of? Oh, Ali G.
I said Ali G. What was
Is that the one? That is Ali G. There's one more I'm missing. Borat, Ali G. Oh, The Dictator. I quite like that one as well.
It's funny. No, I would say out of all of them, it's probably the worst one, but it's still hilarious.
I think he's just brilliant either way.
Very clever.
Borat was just so unique.
Yeah.
And when I first watched it, I thought, it was
kind of like a first of its thing, wasn't it? Like
massively.
Like
the Jackass kind of elements where they're in the real public.
Exactly. Oh, so funny.
It's brilliant. Like even the introduction where he just kisses his sister.
Yeah.
What do you think is this?
This is my sister.
You're like,
she's my wife.
Instantly you get the vibe that this guy is a nutter. It's so funny.
So funny.
The second one I actually think was more crude as well.
Yeah. Oh, very much so.
And bearing in mind that was done in 2020. Well, it was during COVID.
Yeah. And they took the mick out COVID.
Which is hilarious. Yeah, they're trying how to clean it.
Oh, wait. It was me who released it.
Do you remember the scene in the second one with his daughter lifting up? I'm like, one, 2, how they did that now. Back then, I think I can understand a bit. But it's the fact that so much stuff in that film is stuff that now people go, you can't say that. That's
no.
too sensitive.
Cancel him.
Yeah, no, exactly. But he just doesn't care. And I think it's brilliant.
It's very, very funny. I don't know how he comes up with the ideas. Goes, oh yeah, I'll make a joke out of this. Just because, why?
Have you seen
the imagination
over the years? He's been like accused of so much bad stuff, saying you're homophobic, you're racist, and all that. And then he comes out and says, no, I'm just doing this to prove to you how racist the world actually is.
No,
sexist.
Especially like in the second one, going to the Donald Trump thing.
Yeah. When he was touching her up.
Yeah, no, and he was saying some stuff about I can't remember what it was, but about a certain thing, and then they were all going and pulled out guns on him where he had to run away.
Yeah, it's mental.
Because he said something that is not bad at all. I can't remember what it said, but it wasn't bad at all.
Do you remember in Bruno? Have you seen Bruno?
Yeah, once, but this is when like way back when, so I wouldn't be able to quote anything.
That's understandable. At the end of Bruno, spoilers, that he starts kissing a guy.
Yeah.
In the MMA ring. Yeah. And it genuinely causes a riot. Like people are throwing stuff, smashing bottles, throwing chairs at them. And he comes out and says, look, just by kissing a man, I've caused a massive riot on that. Yeah. It just shows how much of you all need to like change your mindset about things, because there's nothing wrong with that.
Because I'm not the one in the wrong doing it.
No. But it was just funny because he chose like
the most like
I think it was like the most Tennessee, what's the word, hillbilly part of Texas.
Oh, where
Republicans.
Very,
that's the word. Not that I know what that means.
Not at all. We're not politicians.
No, not at all. But yeah, either way, Borat, so funny.
Very funny.
Just a clever, funny dude who doesn't care what happens. Yeah.
Literally. Oh, great choice again.
Thank you. Number 8.
Might be a little low for you.
Oh. Like my voice.
Yes, madly. So number 8, The Interview.
I won't say a thing on this film plot, and I love it. No. Hit me.
I'm speaking like it's just hilarious. The whole film is just hilarious. Like what on earth is that someone's gone? Oh, we'll make a film about 2 people interviewing Kim Jong-un.
Yeah. No, trying to kill him.
Literally, not only that, but kill him. Like, what on earth was anyone thinking?
Do you know
what a great cast to do it with as well. Seth Rogen.
Oh, I love Seth so much.
Genuinely great actor.
I think he's so genius.
Funny. Exactly. The whole thing is just hilarious. Like they go to North Korea. Sorry, is it?
I don't know which one's bad. Which one can't you escape from? South, North of North Korea.
I don't know.
I'm trying to say it without doing the accent. Of North Korea.
Don't do the accent.
I won't do the accent.
Don't you dare. I'm not
going to do the accent because I can remember in the film South Korea. I think it's North Korea is the bad one.
Yeah, I think so. Whatever the bad one is, literally them going there to kill Kim Jong-un at a time where like it was quite speculated that World War III was going to happen.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it's just like where the film was so like taking the mick out of him. It wasn't shown in countries in case it would start a war. Like I just think that's hilarious.
Oh no!
There was not the whole film is just funny. You've got the interviews with him, like where they're introducing James Franco's character with Eminem.
Eminem's gay. Like oh my god, genius! It's so because I'm gay. That bit from
wait, say that again.
I love Eminem, and the moment I saw that scene, I thought, oh my god, I love the vibe of this film.
No, it's
this
so
film is just
funny.
taking the piss out of everyone and
everything. Literally, it's hilarious.
That is brilliant. It's so clear. I think any film / comedy, it's going to sound really weird and everyone's going to say, Greg, are you okay?
Nice.
But something that's funny enough to be banned must be funny.
No, it's so bad.
You know, like Ricky Gervais has no limit on comedy.
Yeah.
I think he's just so clever.
Hilarious.
I agree. If you find something funny, don't be, can't say that. That's offensive.
Laugh at it because
just laugh. Life's too short. Exactly. Just have fun. You might as well make fun of a dictator dude who just wants to starve everyone.
Oh, it's not great, but
but hilarious. I love that film was banned like everywhere.
Very much so. Like I was shocked that it was put in UK cinemas as well. And then obviously, then when they go, and then James Franco's characters makes friends with Kim Jong-un.
Yeah,
playing bars with they hate us because they ain't us.
I can't do the accent. No, I was going to quote it.
You can't
I love doing those quotes. We haven't done any of our quotes yet.
No, not true, but we will. A lot of them we can't because PG.
What was my number 9 film? Hangover.
Yes. Again, you're definitely going to go.
Find my best friend Doug, and when we find him, we give him a best friend hug.
Nice.
I think that was the lyrics. Either way, he writes a song.
Yes.
Doug, Doug. Sorry.
Nice. They hate us because they ain't us.
Yeah.
In that, yeah.
Eminem just said he was gay. That's what.
It's just so funny. Like, and then all the people like Seth Rogen's character like, wait, what? Get him to say that again. It's like, wait, this is not right.
I push for it, and then the way James Franco's just like, back up a sec. No, and tries to get back on top.
It's so over-exaggerated movements and facial expressions.
Yeah,
James Franco is a very funny actor. He's very funny.
Yeah, I do like him.
But yeah,
good choice number 8.
No, thank you very much. What's the Katy Perry that they're doing as well? It's like fireworks.
Baby, you're a fire.
Yeah, he's just there crying, and then at the end. It's so good.
I love it so much. And then he starts crying on the interview. He can't stop singing though.
So we are friends, okay? We are. And then there's a whole war scene breaks out of them going out in tanks, blowing up his helicopter.
That was brilliant. Yeah, and he fully destroys the dude. They tried to go there just to poison him, but
with a sheet of paper, just
blow him up. It's brilliant.
It's so funny.
Right.
So sorry. Yeah,
that's good. Fun. Great choice. Great choice. Right, my number. No spoilers.
I cannot see that. I need glasses.
Okay, my number 7. This is one that I think could always be so high.
Nice.
I think it's so. I love this type of comedy.
Yeah.
And I actually annoyed at myself that it's this low, so I might swap it. I might swap it for the one above it.
Have a think.
I might have to rejiggle these 3. I'm going to rejiggle these 3.
Go ahead.
I think I'm going to
Last minute change.
Forget what I just said.
Nice.
I haven't said nothing.
You have
this next film. Number 7. I'm going to go for Bad Neighbours.
Great choice.
Yeah.
Great choice.
I watched it again not too long ago.
Yeah.
And I just,
hilarious.
He just reminds me of why I find Seth Rogen so funny.
Yeah.
It's just, he could say normal words.
Yes.
And it's just his voice and tone.
It's so different.
His laugh.
Yeah.
And I saw an interview the other day with Zac Efron. He said that Seth Rogen is one of his favourite actors to work with, just purely on his improv.
Really?
Because he says, like, you could say anything to him and he'll just throw something back at you.
And then you're like...
and in his Seth Rogen way, you can't not find it hilarious.
Fair enough. Zac Efron again, underrated comedic actor.
Very funny man.
Yeah, he's very funny. Especially with that new film that's just come out that he's in as well.
I just watched that.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
Finished it.
I finished it.
Nice.
It was enjoyable.
Found it very, very funny.
I enjoyed it.
It's a filler film for sure.
It's definitely a filler film.
But yeah, no, very funny.
There was a couple of times though where I did like genuinely laugh out loud. I was like, oh, that was randomly hilarious.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't remember what he said. There was one moment where Zac Efron just said like a one-liner that I thought was just, nice. That was brilliant.
When they're arguing or something in his house is when
yeah, and he like justifies something by saying it in like a really petty way.
Yeah, and just
can't remember what it was. Funny. Hopefully it'll come back to me. But yeah, sorry.
No, sorry, very
Bad
sorry.
Neighbours.
My fault.
This was one of the first. Obviously, Zac Efron went from Troy Bolton
to
suddenly like
a frat
house dude, smoking weed.
Yeah.
Like doing all this stuff, and it was so random, but it's so funny, and he did so well.
It just works.
The cast was awesome as well.
Yes.
Him, Dave Franco,
yeah.
The dude of the huge. I can't remember his name. You know the
McLovin.
He's McLovin, yeah. But what's his name in that?
I don't know his real name.
I don't know his real name. No idea.
Nobody does.
He's always going to be McLovin.
He's always
going to be McLovin. A very, very good cast.
Yeah, a great choice.
It's just such a funny concept. It is. A frat house moving next door, the battle of the houses.
Yeah, nice. What did you think of the second one then?
I still love the second one. I still really enjoy it. Because I don't think it's as funny, but I still would find it a fun. I'd happily put it on whenever.
Good sequel.
When you watch it a second time, it's good.
Yes.
Like it's the same thing, but just done with girls a bit differently.
Zac Efron joins the side as
I think because I liked the first one so much, for me it was like, oh cool, I'm lucky enough to get a second one.
Nice, yeah.
Because Zac was on Seth's team.
Yeah, it was very funny.
It was really, really cool. I love how they always they took in Zac under their wing and like, just literally gave him a bed for the night, fed him, teach him how to cook eggs.
Nice, yeah.
Very, very good.
Heartwarming.
Yeah, it was fun. I love Bad Neighbours.
Bad Neighbours is hilarious. Great choice again.
It was,
nice.
You talking to me? Yeah, there's so many things I could quote about that film, but I love it. Yeah. I love it. And at the end, when they stood outside Abercrombie, and then Zac's the topless model, and Seth just joins in. 100% they were in public. You could see everyone's genuine reaction was like, "Wait, why are they there doing that?" Like, they probably got told that just walk through and enjoy.
And then just literally Zac Efron, just take your top off and then just stand there.
And let's be honest, he would be great at that.
He would be.
He would be so bod. So does Zac Efron.
Nice. No. Backtrack to the new Zac Efron film.
Yeah.
Huge.
Oh, Zac.
He was massive.
I think they must have filmed that around the same time as the Iron Claw because he was jacked in that.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch Iron Claw though. Another sidetrack.
The film, his body in the newest one, Family Affair,
yeah,
was how I love. We've instantly gone away from the heterosexual stuff again. We love women. We promise you. Hello, my girlfriend. He looked like the cross between Baywatch and Bad Neighbours. He had like his normal physique back then. He was just bigger.
Yeah,
sorry, Iron Claw and Bad Neighbours.
Yes.
So Bad Neighbours where he was just lean, good physique, bit muscle. He had the shape of Iron Claw, but like the tone of that.
Dude was huge.
Dude did well. Don't know what that guy eats, but
probably nothing and just meat.
Yeah, meat. And a bit of drugs.
So something in the needle form of steroids.
He's always just been shredded. I'd love to know if that dude's on steroids because he's not big. Apart from the Iron Claw. I understand on the Iron Claw he got big.
He got huge.
But like his body in Dirty Grandpa.
Yeah, true.
Bad Neighbours.
Yeah, it's very natural.
Yeah, he looks great.
Yeah.
And you just think that good dude just got really good genetics.
It's true. Who knows?
Everywhere. So sad. So yeah, Bad Neighbours.
Anyway,
very, very. Oh my God, there's a film I completely forgot about. How have I not put that in my top 10?
Ooh.
Not in my top 10, but I love it.
Go on, honourable mention.
Honourable mention. Okay, honourable mention. It's
go through it.
Dirty Grandpa.
Yes. Hang on a second.
I love.
That's hilarious.
That's one of the most rewatchable comedies for me. I could watch it over and over and over and over again.
No, you're so and
again. I don't know why that's not on my list. How did I forget about that film?
The thing is,
this is where it's just my number 5. And I've just completely forgot. Hang on. How have I just forgotten about that film?
No, really.
I don't know why.
I don't know how I've forgotten that film, to be fair, as well.
I think because, again, it's not hilarious.
No, but it's just the whole time you've got a smile on your face the whole time. And
and it's so easy to watch, especially. But when I rewatched it recently again, I don't know if I rewatched all these recently.
Nice.
But I actually have. I went like a comedy run.
Nice.
I watched Bad Neighbours in Asia as well.
No, nice.
And It's just Robert De Niro and Zac Efron. It's the partnership you never knew we needed.
No, but
like, how the hell is Robert De Niro so funny?
No, he's hilarious.
Yeah,
he's a very good comedic actor.
He's really good.
But apparently, with Zac, and Zac Efron being like the prep boy.
Yeah,
it's kind of her side, and then his grandfather obviously trying to bring
He brought out the bad neighbours.
Yeah, nice. It's so funny.
It is really good. It's just so enjoyable. It's actually a bit of rom-com as well.
I would say it's a rom-com. It's a comedy rom-com.
Comedy rom-com because the whole thing is about him trying to find the right girl.
Well, he found the right girl. He thought he did, and then his grandpa's like, "No, like you got to be true to yourself, and what do you actually want to do in your life? Other than you can't just do what you're told to do. Do what you want." And then he did for the photography stuff.
I enjoy Bad Neighbours. Sorry, Third Grandpa is again. I don't. Okay, now I can justify it.
Yeah,
not funny enough to be on my top 10 comedies.
Yes,
but I probably enjoy it as much as most of them.
Yeah, nice.
I think it's just so fun and easy to watch.
True.
And a nice ending. Back to my list. What did I get to?
It's my turn.
You go.
My number 7.
What did I get to?
Number 7.
What did I say?
Bad Neighbours.
Bad Neighbours.
Nice.
Your go.
We did just spend it. That's how I was Zac Efron.
This has a Zac brand.
Nice.
So you're number 7.
My number 7, and it might be a little low, but I do find it hilarious. But I also, as a comedy, as a comedy film, I see it as like just a great film, full stop as well. So, Hot Fuzz.
Yes! Yes!
Just a great one. It might be a little low.
I want to quote it, but I can't say the bad word.
No, you can't.
A great big bushy beard. So good.
You do that so well.
I genuinely, I say that a lot.
No, fair enough.
So much. You like catching them swans then?
No,
it's just
so
one swan,
good.
actually.
Just quoting all of my favourite quotes.
I could do it all day.
Then just does it so much better as well. No, genuinely, am I wrong? No explanations needed for that one.
You're not wrong.
You're on.
You're not wrong in the slightest.
It's a great comedy film that is also just a funny action film as well. Because it's like action that you wouldn't expect to be like a action wow.
Yeah,
that's a cool stunt. Just him running through a fence.
Yeah,
it's just funny.
It's just it's almost slapsticky comedy.
Yeah,
but exactly. It's not slapsticky comedy.
And then him just walking through with these huge guns and everything in the middle of like some unknown town.
Yeah,
it's just hilarious to me.
The fact that the whole final fight is based off of because Danny just showed him Point Break.
Like, literally, all these so good.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to it's one that I haven't watched it in a while. I need to watch it again.
When's your birthday? 1972. Is that year? 37. Yeah. I love it every year. That one's the 22nd of February. Like what year? Every year. That's a classic.
Every single. It's such a classic comedy film that every single time it's all on my Instagram of like the 22nd of February. It's just
I love it when it's like happy birthday to that random ginger kid in the pub. Yeah, it's so funny.
Every year it's his birthday.
Yeah, it's such a classic. It's great. Every year I just message Cox and go happy birthday. By the way, also happy birthday to this legendary kid.
Nice.
They share the same birthday.
Lucky Cox.
Oh, I love Hot Fuzz. Me generally, I grew up watching that. Me and Cox every time would watch. We'd probably watch it once a week. For a period of time, for something. Every time he stayed around, we just watched it again.
It's so good. It's one of those ones that is just so rewatchable, but so funny all the time as well.
Mr. Staker, Mr. Peter Ian Staker, right? Piss taker, come on! So I had to say that one, but you can beep out if you want. That's just urine.
It's true.
Yeah,
it's a urine.
Urine Staker.
No, it's
good
so
choice.
Good. No, thank you very much.
I love that one.
No, I don't think that much of an explanation is needed. It's just why is it not in your list if it isn't?
Yeah, no, it's so true.
It definitely is.
Maybe we'll find out in a bit. Do you want to hear my number 6 though, for fun?
I would love to hear your number 6
for the S and giggles.
Nice.
Right. People might think this should be a bit higher as well.
Go ahead.
My number 7.
Your
number 6.
Number 6.
My number 6 is Tropic Thunder.
Nice.
I watched that film when I was 7.
I watched it for the first time last year. Not great.
That is late.
Very.
Did you enjoy it?
Loved it.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Hilarious.
All you got to say as well is Tom Cruise.
Yes.
His character is bloody brilliant.
It's hilarious.
Like,
he's so good. It's just such a side character as well.
It's the most un-Tom Cruise thing ever.
Yeah.
When he's dancing. It's just hilarious, the whole thing. I just remember his fat hands.
Yeah, it's so funny.
When I was young,
doesn't look like him.
I didn't know that was Tom Cruise.
No,
I never knew that was Tom Cruise. But
it's so funny.
It's absolutely brilliant film. Like, Robert Downey Jr.
killed it.
Awesome.
So funny.
Like, I'm so happy he did that.
Yeah,
I'm so happy. He did
I mean, how he got away with it, I don't know.
But he was a white man playing a black man playing an Australian actor, and every black actor at the time loved it. And they all said to him, "Oh my god, you killed it!" I think someone said to him, "No, you've got to do that. It's so funny."
No,
and then it was everyone else saying to him, "Like, why are you doing that? It's so disrespectful."
Yeah, no.
But everyone was like, "No, that's awesome."
He's acting in the film, acting.
Yeah, no, you're right.
He's acting in the film as someone who's acting as someone else.
I know it's a comedic thing, but genuinely, that's talent.
Like, very talented.
He actually was playing 3 different people at once.
Yeah, it was so funny, that whole film. Like, the opening scenes even was hilarious, and he's like...
I always thought I was watching trailers.
Yeah, literally.
Always thought I was watching trailers.
And then Tobey Maguire just popped up.
That was like classic, so many cameos. It was classic Ben Stiller era as well.
Very
Night of the Museum, and he was so funny. I used to think he was very good as well. When he has the head on the guy, he's like, it's brilliant.
So this ain't real. Oh, it's starting now.
It's
in the middle of a war.
When you think about the concept, the fact that it's actors trying to film a war film who end up in an actual war and they don't know.
They think they're being filmed.
Yeah, it's hilarious. It was in Vietnam. Yeah. It was in, but even though the Vietnam War wasn't even on then.
No, because it was a drug war, wasn't it?
It wasn't the actual war, was it? No. Jack Black's addicted to cocaine.
Just goes for cocaine,
massive fountain of it.
You got to tie me up, man. Don't let me have it, man.
Brilliant. It's just so funny.
What a great cast as well, by the way.
It's a really good cast.
Very funny cast as well.
And the whole idea is that all these actors weren't good actors, and they were trying to make a good action film together.
They were the cast
Simple
was so
Jack.
Good you never go full. I can't say it.
He did go full.
He went very full.
No, it's so.
It's so funny.
Make me happy. It was so funny.
And then he gets taken prisoner, and all of them love that film, so they get to act it.
That was so good.
It's so good. He's like, it's my life now.
But for some reason, it's not my favourite bit, but when I first watched it, I was crying with laughter.
Yeah.
When Ben Stiller's escaping with his little child friend, and the kid just starts stabbing him in the back, and really just shanks him. You think that he's made like a best friend, and you think, oh, he's cuddling him as he runs, and suddenly and just yeets this kid off a bridge, and the kid just goes,
so good. It's so funny.
It is hilarious.
No, I love that film so much. It's so. I can't believe I only watched it last year for the first time.
I can't believe I watched that when I was 7.
Yeah, no, that.
Yeah, because it came out in 2007.
Nice, just watches it.
Oh, maybe I was 8. 99, baby.
Me too, but on the end of the scale.
So we're basically the same. I'm March.
Yes, we're opposite ends.
Yeah.
Basically the same.
Yeah, same thing. So yeah, Tropic Thunder Man number 6.
Nice, great choice. Great choice. Number 6 for me, Step Brothers. Did we just become best friends?
I love that film.
So funny.
But also a film I always need reminding of.
Yes.
I don't know why.
Very much
Not
so.
that I can't remember it. I can remember everything. Like, Nighthawk.
Exactly.
Like,
awful. What am I spending singing lessons on? And I can go, hi.
Oh, me and Amy always in the car go, bah-ha-ha, bah-ha-ha, bah-ha-ha.
Underrated scene, though, by the way. It's not underrated, but it is. But it's forgotten about within the whole film because it's just a funny film. But it's so good.
Yeah, there's little bits like that. But again, when I rewatch that, I go, "Oh, this film's hilarious! I love this film." Good. But I forget how funny it is.
Did you touch my drum set? Did you touch it?
I can't say it, but like, you Brennan. Just simple things like that. Just the dynamic of those two was so good. It's
amazing.
The Catalina wine mixer.
Yeah.
I can't say it's the Catalina wine mixer. Also, at the end, why is he so good at singing?
Oh, amazing.
Time to say goodbye.
Why is just amazing?
Boats and hoes.
so good.
It's so glad. He's
so
actually
funny.
becoming a good singer.
Yeah, he goes,
bolts and holes.
He goes, wow. They're both just having a great time though, just as best friends. Like.
They singing changes all of humanity. Like, I love at the end the girl's imagination when he hears him sing. He's like, "I've come to give you my seed." And just chops down the door with his axe.
Oh, it's so good.
There's nothing I don't like about that film. Seth Rogen's in that as well. He has like a small cameo as the guy trying to hire him.
Yeah, very small cameo, but very funny.
I can taste it. Yeah, classic. So talk about your film.
No, everything that you've just said is what I was going to say.
Nice.
So
yeah,
no, just funny concept as well.
Also, the fight scene of where they fully try and kill each other. Not they just have a fight, bury him alive and stuff like that.
What are you doing?
I love the scene where they're trying to scare off the neighbours. I can't say what they did.
No.
Anyone who's seen the film knows what they did.
Exactly. It's so
what
funny.
a way to scare them off.
No, literally.
It's so funny.
No, it's...
Just remember the bit where the Jewish family are showing around and then he just comes out in a SS outfit. It's just awful. It's so
not
funny.
Good. That is so funny.
It's brilliant.
It's so funny.
It's hilarious.
It's great. Just the concept as well of like grown adults living with their parent, single parent.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to live with a new family.
It'll probably be me.
You're like, just with the state of everything going on, probably.
Yeah,
me too.
It's everyone. Who doesn't want to share his house.
No.
And they both sleepwalk.
This is the same person.
They are the same person. That's brilliant.
Hence why they're
when I first watched it, I thought, oh, they must be brothers in real life.
No, they do actually look very similar. Like you could tell.
It's because they had the same curly hair, the same acting, and can't lie, not dissimilar faces.
No. You could just tell that they were brothers, but they're not.
Yeah. Great film.
Amazing film.
Very good choice. That's your number 6.
That's my number 6.
So now we're into our top 5.
Top 5. It's happening.
Top 5 comedy films. This is the one that was my number 7.
Ooh.
That I've now jumped up to number 5 because
wow.
I think it's too low.
Yeah.
And I don't think you've seen it.
No.
But I think it's just so clever.
Talk to me.
I love this comedy style.
Nice.
It's so slapstick.
Yeah.
It's old school.
Mm-hmm.
Classic. It's Monty Python.
I have not seen it.
Life of Brian.
Nice.
You can't.
You have been saying ever since we started working.
Yeah.
You want to watch it together.
I can't believe you need me, Joe, SD,
Steven.
everyone, Cox, Stephen, everyone need to show you that film.
No, genuinely, because I've never seen it.
I love Life of Brian. I love Monty Python, full stop, all of them. They're all great, but Life of Brian was always my favourite, and I think it's because that was the one I watched most.
No, fair enough.
And this one always could be higher. It's one of those things where I could put it on and I think, oh my god, this is my favourite comedy ever.
Nice.
But I don't know why.
Yeah, and that was number 7. Yeah, you talk about the film all the time.
I love that film.
Yeah.
The opening scene has me crying.
Nice.
It's the most simple thing, and I can describe it.
No, fair enough.
You'll hear it and think that's not funny.
Yeah.
But it is hilarious. It's literally what they think they're visiting is the baby Jesus in the manger, and they walk in and it's just Brian. And it's the way the mum's scared, and it's obviously dude dressed up, and the 3 wise men are there, and he goes, oh! And just flops back, and it's just the most simple pantomime slapstick thing ever.
Fair enough.
But you can't not cry.
No.
Biggest dickus. And Jehovah! I could just quote it all day. You got
No, we will watch it one day.
We have to watch it.
We've got so many films.
It's so funny. We got Joe will want to watch that with you.
Nice,
I know he loves all that.
I remember him saying
The Holy
so.
Grail is also another great Monty Python.
Nice.
I just haven't watched that one as much.
Yeah.
But I love it still as well. But Life of Brian, beautiful.
Nice.
No, so clever.
enough.
John Cleese.
I'm sure it's a great
Have you ever
choice.
seen 40 Towers? The TV show?
No.
No. So
sorry.
It's just classic John Cleese comedy kind of thing. It's so funny.
Nice.
I'm
excited.
You should. It's so old, but it still find it hilarious.
It doesn't concern us.
Like there's I can't say it because I don't want to spoil it for you. But it's the most random film ever.
I'm so sorry, you can't talk about it.
And I can't even describe it to you because I want you to just watch
it and just at me the whole time.
Yeah, it's so random. It's brilliant. So yeah, number 5. Is that the 5?
That was number 5.
Really? Good. I'm happy it made it my top 5.
No, nice. Yeah,
so
of course.
My top 5 all could be number 1.
True.
I'm just going from my mental memory and laughter. Nice. Which now I think of this one, it could be higher, but
I just go,
I should have made it number 1. Yeah, it's just so clever.
No, I'm so sorry you can't talk about it more. But we will watch it.
I was going to say we should do a list. We should go back through all our
there's a lot of films that we've said that you need to watch together again.
And do a list on them.
Yes.
Or just review them.
This is where you go, I still hate La La Land.
Yeah.
Still doesn't like it.
We'll rewatch it just for you.
Oh, stop it.
Go on, hit me with your number 5.
Number 5. It's one that was in your honourable mentions. Which is why I was like,
I know it's going to be. Oh, with it. I didn't know it was going to be that.
Sorry, I didn't realise how sorry you go with that. I'm so sorry to spoil your...
Number 5?
My number 5 is We're the Millers.
Really?
Yeah.
Good choice.
Hilarious. Like, need I say more?
No, again, I forget about the humour level of that.
No,
but I do like it.
It's one of those ones that is, you forget it, but when you watch it, it's hilarious. Every single time you're laughing. Obviously, it's like the scene of him getting his hair cut. He just goes, well, I need someone who's just like super depressed, hates his life, hates his family, goes home to his family. So this is the one. It's so good.
It's really funny.
And Jason Sudeikis. I don't want to pronounce that.
I think I say Jason Statham.
Great comedic actor.
Yeah,
I don't want to pronounce it wrong, but him. I just find him funny in everything that he's in. He's just very funny.
Yeah.
So, and obviously then you got Jennifer Aniston, and then
she's really good in it.
Really good. Yeah. And then Adam Warlock, you've got him in it.
Yeah, of course. That's where Eyebrow Kid came from. Like classic Adam Poulter.
No, just kidding. The
tarantula. It's Adam Poulter, isn't it?
Will Poulter.
Where did Adam come from? Adam Warlock. Nice. That's why I got confused.
Nice.
Will Poulter.
And it's like when he gets bit by tarantula, it's like full eyebrows.
Oh, his testes looked sore.
Very much.
I remember thinking, I was like, one, where's the rest? And 2, ow.
Very much so. It was all like hidden, wasn't it?
That was so funny as well. The scene where they were like trying to decide who should suck.
Yeah.
The cop's dick. And then, can I say that?
Definitely not.
Beep.
Nice.
Yeah, and they're all arguing, but he just grabs Will Poulter and you have to go do this.
Nice.
What?
No.
It's just a classic.
It's so funny. And I think the whole dynamic is hilarious. And then once the bag of weed and they're trying to get through the thing, it falls out in her lap. She just wraps it up.
Baby.
This is LeBron James. Big fan.
And then Agatha comes up.
And then what's his face? But him being the DEA agent as well. And he's like, oh no, they become really good friends though. So I just got a whole van full of like drugs.
Well, not that they want to be friends with them.
No, but they just do. But no, but they do in the end, don't they? Because what was it? At the end of the film, he turns himself in, but says these are the people I did it for, and then he gets one of the biggest arrests of all time because they were friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. No, he does. I remember that now.
And he lets him go, but he's like, because you've been good to my family, I'm going to let you go. And then obviously they must have got back in touch.
I forgot about that bit. Yeah. No, that's a good ending.
It is a good ending. So and then no regrets.
Yeah.
It's no regrets.
What's his name from Hangovers in it as well? And he's the dealer. He's the overall.
Yes.
His office is like a massive aquarium, right?
Yeah.
What's his name?
I don't know.
I never know his name, but he's in loads of stuff. So many comedies. He's in Vacation.
And then Tag.
He wasn't. Oh, I love that film.
It's an honourable mention.
That should be an honourable mention as well.
Yeah,
apart from the ending, terribly sad.
Yes, just a tad.
Very, very good film though. I really enjoy it, and the fact that that's a true story, unbelievable.
Great friendship group though. But yeah, so that was my number 5.
Nice. I like that one.
Thank you.
I do like that one. My number 4.
Please go.
Ooh, okay. My number 4. No, I am. I love all of these films. I'm just deciding because we've already spoke about this one.
Ooh.
My number 4 is Step Brothers, which I know we just spoke about. Yeah, so we don't have to elaborate too much. It's just hilarious.
No, fair enough. I did think, a bit low, but then I was like, but then this and then not that kind of thing.
It was higher than yours. Is it not?
No, I'm saying me having
yours was low.
Mine's a bit low, so I can understand why it's so high.
Yeah,
like that's what I mean. As we were saying, like everything could
even just from that discussion, it reminded me of how funny it was.
It's hilarious.
It's
so good. I forgot about the scene where they fight, and then when we were talking about it, I was like, no, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
it's so.
Even when they got bullied by the kids, and he has to lick the dog poo.
Nice, close one.
Nice. Yeah.
No, literally, so I can't go that way. It's like. Why?
It was white as well.
Oh
no!
Just gets bullied. 2 grown men.
No, it was not nice.
It's not nice.
It's just the scene where they're like becoming best friends.
Yeah,
running around the house, building things and doing activities.
Nice. And then like should we put a bunk bed?
And they can measure the same size. Yeah, that's
so
the bunk bed scenes. Yeah. I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I had bunk beds, so I didn't need to.
Yeah, no, I didn't need to, but building it definitely not.
No, never. Yeah, it's just a bit of an iconic film. I love that film so much.
Yeah.
I need to watch it again to remind myself of
I would love to watch it again.
Step Brothers, my number 4.
Nice. And my number 4 is one that we've already spoken about as well. Tropic Thunder.
Nice.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Like when you talk about it, I was going...
Let's talk about that for a change.
No, yeah, definitely. We've already spoken about it.
Whenever we both have a film that's the same, on different parts of the list, whenever the first person says it, we dive deep, so deep. So deep.
Now we don't really need to talk about it too much.
We've done it, but great film.
It is hilarious.
It's just so funny.
Takes the mick out of other war films as well, like the scene where Ben Stiller's running away and getting shot in the back, but he's not.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
It is great. Everyone's getting blown up.
Very overdramatic.
I love when he's just shooting at them, and you can see the soldiers are like, what? They start off like, and then they realise, why are we not getting hit?
Yeah.
Like, he's like, oh.
Blanks.
It's just so
it's so funny.
He starts licking the dude's head.
Yeah, thinking it's fake.
Yeah, oh, no, that's real.
Yeah, when he it's so funny for the reasons we've said.
But we don't need to go over it again. It's just such a funny concept.
No, exactly. So
it's just genius.
Top 3.
Comedies.
Comedies.
Comedy number 3 for me. Top 3. We've already spoken about.
Oh no!
Have you spoken about yours?
Not my top 3.
Yeah, have anything we mentioned?
No.
Yes. Talk time.
No.
Right. My number 3 for comedies is Hot Fuzz. I can quote it all day long. That's why I kept saying loads of stuff earlier.
Of course you can't say fully, but yes.
I can't say so much, but the great or good. It was just so quotable. Nice. It's the most quotable film for me of all time. I could say it over and over and over and over again.
That's what I mean. I don't like this.
I love the whole Cornetto trilogy.
This so
Cornetto, or anything from the shop. Cornetto. It's just so good.
I would love to do a Cornetto trilogy rewatch together. I think we'll just the whole time be cracking up.
I love them all. If I rank them, it goes number 3 at World's End.
100% agree.
Shaun of the Dead, then Hot Fuzz top. I know usually people prefer Shaun of the Dead.
I fully agree with you.
Thank you.
No, it's maybe a hot take, maybe one for the future.
I think it is a hot take, but I think Hot Fuzz is just more unique.
It's so good.
Like, I love Shaun of the Dead, and I still really enjoy At World's End. Mm-hmm. But at that point, it was just like
sometimes you got to rank them. Yeah.
But I still love the whole trilogy. Yes. I want to watch them over again. I think they're great.
I think we should watch them.
At World's End is very similar to Shaun of the Dead.
Yes.
Just flipped.
Just very much.
And they're different characters.
Yeah,
he's the drunk guy and loves to drink, and Nick Frost is the nerdy dude.
The well-established man.
Yeah, but Hot Fuzz I just can't fault. Funny. The action's great. Oh, I want to say a quote, but I can't say it. But it ends in grasshopper.
Nice.
It's brilliant. It's the way the vicar comes out. He's trying to lure him, and he just swears at him and pulls that pistol.
It'd be great action. Paddy Considine's scene.
Very, very good.
In House of the Dragon, which you need to watch.
I do. I've seen the first series, most of it. Haven't finished.
Nice, well done.
Will do.
Yeah, nice.
Hot Fuzz, my number 3.
Fair enough. My number 3 is an Adam Sandler film.
Oh my God! There's so many films I've forgotten.
Yes.
I love Adam and his Sandler.
Adam, nice.
Like, there's so many, I'm so intrigued now because loads of his films I think are hilarious. But go on, hit me. If it's what I think you're going to say,
it might be a little bit out there. The Waterboy.
Oh, The Waterboy, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it is funny.
I can't quote it too much because, well, offensive.
I was very late to that film, but I watched it not too long ago after you told me about it.
Hilarious.
And, it is really funny. It's just his darn horse noise whenever he's jumping at you. You're like...
Just go, Mom, don't call me, Lolly. Why?
Why is he making that noise?
Buddy, good quality H2O.
I love Adam Sandler. I'm not a massive fan of sometimes when he does those characters with those silly voices.
No,
but it works. On him.
It's so funny in this one. Though.
I love most Adam Sandler films. I could put them on and know I'm going to have fun.
Yeah. No, but this one for me is every single time every time he's tackling someone, it makes me laugh.
Yeah, it is brilliant.
Every time he said, "Well, you don't want to go anyway. Do you want H2O?"
Well, it's because I love.
Oh no!
I love a sport film.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's
funny.
That's
a bit of both, and it's also a bit of an underdog.
It is because I've started off with the Waterboy and became like just a great player.
Yeah.
Just says something mean to me. It's like what I just said. Picture it on him, and just gets just is insanely good. It's so funny and then obviously the whole relationship with his mum, and then him getting a girlfriend. He's like, whoa.
Just another classic Adam Sandler girlfriend.
Yeah.
Where he's always average looking and like Jennifer Aniston or something.
Literally, it's insane. It's so
we should
funny.
do a Adam Sandler ranking
We
list.
should.
Because there's so much stuff
There's
on him.
so many.
No, we should do that.
Dude smashed it in life. With
He's
acting.
done really well. We should do that as a TikTok.
Oh, TikTok one.
Little TikTok. We'll do it after this.
Ooh,
if you're listening to this, go check the TikTok out. We may have just done it. That's a really good one. We should do that. Just quickly throw off like favourite Adam Sandler films.
100%. Look at us planning.
That's a plan. That's a plan.
We're planning our podcast ventures within the podcast.
Yeah, we actually are.
Sing.
So good.
Fair enough.
Good
But
choice.
you can understand.
I like Waterboy.
Can you understand
I like Waterboy. Yeah.
Every time I'm laughing out loud.
No, it's I've only seen it once, but I know it's a funny film.
It's so funny. No, fair enough. Well, there you go.
Good number 3.
Thank you.
Number 2 for me.
I'm intrigued what your top 2 are.
I don't need to look at this. We haven't spoken about this.
No,
I love this film.
Go on. I'm really intrigued.
This is probably the comedy film I rewatch the most.
Yeah.
Because we watch it every year. Me and Joe put it on at least once a year.
Okay.
If
this is what I'm thinking.
We usually do it once every few months. Just
nice.
It's so funny.
I think it's the one I've got too.
Number 2 for you?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Go. You say it.
Project X.
Oh no. It's close.
I was going to say what's yours, but don't say
No, definitely not.
Project X is hilarious.
Yeah, no, it's
funny. It's a true story.
Mental.
Like, what films of a comedy film can you say are a true story?
No, literally.
2, everything about it you just can't believe. It's just...
It's an insane
film.
So
wacky.
Yes.
And mental. And the way it was filmed from like literally a camera. Like this dude who you see once in the whole film.
Yeah.
Just filming it from his camera.
Yeah.
Just literally 3 dudes who aren't popular trying to throw one of the dudes a birthday party, and it gets out of hand. That's
way out of hand.
All of the concept is
hugely out of hand.
It's so funny. It's so much stuff happens. Like the gnome, the certain size human being that gets chucked in the oven. Like, have you seen it?
Ages ago. It needs a rewatch.
It's just everything they do and say. It's just so random.
Yeah.
Like they wrap balloons around a dog and send it off. You're like, oh my god, this is mental. This film is ridiculous.
It's more insane, like more ridiculous that it happened.
I also get annoyed with him though. I'm like, Thomas, leave your blonde girl. You remember he finally gets the hottest girl in school.
True.
Quote by them. I don't say the word hottest.
No.
Hardest girl in school. And just leaves her for that. Yeah. I know it was cute and she was lovely too.
Yeah.
Come on, Thomas, it's your birthday. But it's brilliant. Like his cat that drives his dad's car into the pool, and just when you think it couldn't get any worse, they burn the house down.
Yes, it's insane.
Like, I love the film so much. I think it's hilarious. But I always think, like, oh my god, they go too far,
too much.
Like, but
that's
now
why it made the news.
Have you seen the real clip at the end where it's like the real guy and he's just off his nut?
Yeah.
He's off his nut, just talking, and he's like, "Whoa, it's mental!" I was like, "So,
just like surfing, dude."
Yeah, it did sound like that. Then.
It did.
I think that film is hilarious.
No, it's a great choice. Not what I was thinking. You're not. Well, I think
Miles Teller's in it.
It's true. Apparently, they might be doing another one.
I hope so.
Not obviously based on a true story, but
I've seen it for a while. Project X2 or something, like the sequel.
I think it's almost confirmed.
They should do. They should do.
I want the same
funny. 3 back. It's been like 50. It came out in 2012.
Yeah.
It's been 12 years. Just do it then as a grown-ups.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, bring it back.
They've all got kids.
I don't care if the same thing happens. I just want to see them again.
See it again happen.
Everything, little things like, I can't say it because it's too rude for the podcast, but like it's little things
PG.
like where he's like just films him in his pants and he just gets and like
I need to watch it again.
Just keep saying about his diabetes and stuff.
Yeah. No, next time you watch it again, let me know because I want to watch it again. Because last time I watched it, I was in RAA.
I just can't fault it. When we went to Marbella last year, me and Joe were the only 2 who had watched it.
Oh yeah.
So we got the other 3 to watch it.
Too right.
They'd never seen it. They were all crying with laughter.
It's so funny.
It's so good. The song I could sing the songs all day long. The soundtrack, awesome.
I can't remember the soundtrack.
No,
I can remember the film, but not the soundtrack.
I will go through it. It's so good.
Nice.
Somebody say hey! I can't do that.
No, you cannot.
It's so iconic. It's so good.
It's so good.
Quote it all the time.
No, it's a funny film.
That's my number 2.
Nice.
Project X.
Nice. My number 2 then. One that I thought, this is why I thought, because you're talking that you watch it a lot. The Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh my god! Well, yeah, that's awesome. It's
a comedy.
This is a comedy. Yeah, I can understand that. I just didn't count it as a comedy.
No, fair enough. So I did have this. I spoke to Stephen. And he was like, I wouldn't think of it as a comedy. Looks up on IMDb. The first thing comes up, dark comedy.
No, it is definitely a comedy. I just wouldn't have thought of it as a comedy.
Obviously, I did look at it as a biopic first, but I'm like, I cannot not put this hard. Like, it's hilarious.
It's not in my list.
No, but I know it's one of your favourite
films.
It
could easily be the top one.
No, I know that it's one of your favourite films, full stop. So, and I can understand why you wouldn't think it's a comedy, but I just, the whole time, funny. It's hilarious.
Yeah, everything they do. You can't fault that film. There's nothing wrong with it.
It's a perfect comedy film.
It is hilarious.
Someone's true life.
From them throwing midgets at the target.
Yeah.
To I don't know, everything.
So funny.
It's just the way they speak to each other.
No, literally, it's hilarious. And then it's just more funny that it's true.
Yeah, the whole thing's true. And even Jordan himself was like, no, that the majority of that happened.
Exactly, like the boat trip and stuff, and then you saw the wreckage of the actual boat and stuff. So, I am not dying on this boot.
Yeah,
sober.
Yeah. I love that film.
It's so funny.
But I didn't even think of it as a comedy. I know it is comedy.
Yeah, no, hilarious.
I think for me, it's too good to be classed as a comedy because it's so much.
I agree with that though as well. Like, which is why I debated putting it on the list, and I was like, IMDb says it. I must put it on.
IMDb. So can I just say that's your number 2?
Yes.
I take it for comedy elements, it's not your number 1, but
I would. Yeah, comedy elements is not my number 1.
That's the reason it's not number 1. Because for me, if that was in my list, it would be because it's better film than any of mine.
Oh, 100% agree.
Comedy wise,
yeah, very much so. Like it's a future episode, top 10 films of all time. It is just shy of that list.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's such a good film, but it's so funny. The whole time I'm laughing as well, apart from obviously the emotional bits.
You can't even quote anything because 99% of the words.
Yeah, I can't quote it. Like, it's hard to talk. No, it's hard to talk about because it's so offensive.
Yeah,
the whole
thing's offensive.
Yeah, exactly. Especially
the drugs, the strippers, the fighting.
Exactly.
The boats, the sex, like
it's so bad.
No, that's why it's great.
No, like it's so bad, it's good. It's so funny,
and the cast is awesome. When they first see Margot Robbie's character, and not first see, is it first see? No, it is when you first see.
Yeah.
Well, second see. So she's in the intro.
Yeah, and he's taking.
And then when doing the hills and the lewds.
Yeah.
And then she's perfect.
And then what are you doing?
It's the way that even Jordan's just laughing and hugging him. Yeah. Everyone knows why that film is awesome. No. I still don't know why Leo never got an Oscar for that. I don't care.
Who won it though?
It was 2013. 2013.
Was it Matthew McConaughey?
That was 2014. For Interstellar.
No, he didn't win it for Interstellar. He got it for.
Did he not?
Dallas Buyers Club.
Maybe that was then. Yeah, it was Matthew McConaughey.
Because he got nominated, right?
Yeah, he was nominated. Yeah. He's always nominated. We never wins.
No, apart from for The Revenant.
I still like that.
Good film, but it was like you could tell that was his Oscar push. Like,
so I'm not saying it's my favourite Leonardo DiCaprio film. I still enjoy it, and I think it's a great watch.
It is,
but he was incredible in it.
He was amazing.
Everything he did in it, you can see why he won.
It's so good, but he definitely should. In my opinion, he should have won it. But I haven't seen Dallas Buyers Club enough to say 100%.
Dude should have won it for everything.
Yeah,
he's so talented. One of my favourite actors. He's so good
for sure. But I'm glad. Like, it's one of those ones that he chooses his films so wisely. Like, he doesn't.
He only does films he cares about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like that, which makes him. Which is probably why he's so good as an actor, because he chooses ones that he really, really wants to do. So
too right for the man.
Nice. And exactly that.
Why shouldn't he have 20-year-old girlfriends? As that's a bit old. 19. He's such a cool guy.
No,
sorry, yeah.
So good.
I love Leo, but
he is.
Solid choice.
No,
solid choice.
Thank you very much. Your number 1.
Number 1. I would talk about that film more.
No, but we will
I'm
be
going to
talking
save
about
that because let's be honest, it's definitely going to come up again.
Oh, very much so.
I don't know why I need to look. My number 1 comedy movie is something I'm doing to you right now. Well, I'm not doing to you right now because it's not called The Podcast. It's called The Interview.
Nice. Number 1.
When you said that, I was like, oh my god, I love this film so much. It's so offensive. It's hilarious. They slam into Eminem.
Yeah.
Like I said before, the moment I saw Eminem and they were saying he's gay, I was like, I love this film.
It's going to be so
It's going to be so funny.
It's hilarious.
It's just them mocking some people.
Nice.
And it's hilarious. And he has every
is.
right to be made fun of.
Yeah.
He's a bad man.
No, very much so.
But they just make it so hilarious.
Yeah, they do. It's like when... sorry, I just thought of it instantly. When James Franco's character finds out that they've faked it all, and it's like a fake supermarket and fake food.
Yeah,
and he's like, he doesn't care about the fact that his fake cares that he broke his friendship.
Yeah, literally.
With Kim Jong.
Yeah, no. I also love when the scene where he has to crawl out and get the new, because they messed up the thing because the dude ate it, and he has to go and get the tiger. It kills the tiger, and two, he uses the blood as lube. It's the fact he's like, use that tiger lube to lubricate it, no? Tiger blood to lubricate it. It's the whole process. And then he gets back, and when he gets strip searched, she's like, why did you do that? Why did you do that? He's like, you like it. You like it. He just starts shaking his flab about. Everything about that film I love so much.
It's so fun. I forgot about that scene as well.
Yeah, that scene's hilarious.
It's so funny.
And then the whole, I don't know, it's like the opening scene is a little Korean girl singing about hoping all Americans die. And I'm like, oh my God, I can see why this film is banned. I watched it when it was banned because I was at the VMP's house.
Nice.
Friends around the corners, to whoever doesn't know.
Nice.
And it was actually Matt who'd had it downloaded on some illegal thing.
Yeah.
And then he put it on, and I watched the whole film with him. Yeah. I was in awe.
No, it's
I
so
found it
funny.
hilarious.
It is hilarious.
It shouldn't be allowed to be made. That's why it's hilarious.
No, fair play.
The whole thing of it, like
number one.
riding around in a tank to Kerry Patey.
That's the one.
What did I say? Kerry Patey. Katy Perry.
Katy Perry, I think you mean.
Katy Perry.
Maybe you're a
fire. Let's go again. Work. I don't know the next line. Let's start from the beginning.
Nice.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Actually, let's not start again.
It just goes in the whole song of 3 minutes. It's so good. Because they've been drinking like all day, playing basketball on like the lowered hoop as well. Because
I just thought of another thing. You know, when people who are just listening won't be able to see what I'm doing. But like when the guy that they accidentally made eat the poison, he's starting to die. When it's just the three Korean kids just singing guitars to them, and then Seth Rogen's trying to get James Franco's character attention. He's like. And he's like, it's just like doing all these gestures. It was just hilarious. He's like, I just, it's the film where just by thinking about it,
it's so funny. It is hilarious.
Just the whole concept of it, not even what happens, just the whole idea of it. And it's just Seth Rogen at his best.
No, true.
It's iconic. And then, I just think it's brilliant. I can't fault it.
No, fair enough. No.
That's why it's my number one. I think, again, the top 5 could have all been number ones.
It's true.
But that one...
I feel like all the lists, both of our lists could be wherever. Like, this one was tough to rank, not decide which is in the top 10, but hard to put in order.
Yeah. No,
in my opinion.
You're darn tootin'.
Apart from my number one.
Oh, hit me with your number one. My hair looking good?
Amazing, my friend. As always.
Yay.
My number one.
I'm excited about this.
In honour... I'll be doing this episode in honour of a certain film.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Exactly. My number one is Deadpool.
Nice!
Thank you. I know it's Marvel.
I just didn't include Marvel.
No, it's fair enough.
That wasn't the film I was referring to, though. Because Deadpool and Deadpool 2 are absolutely hilarious.
Hilarious.
They're brilliant. So before we did this filming, I said to you,
me.
I was like, I'm not going to include Marvel films in this.
No.
Deadpool would have been in there as well, don't you worry. But I had to go away from that. Is Ragnarok.
No, hilarious.
It's so funny.
It's so funny.
I mean, it shouldn't be that funny.
It shouldn't be, but it's just hilarious.
Low-key hilarious.
Yeah, no, totally agree. Yeah, nice. I wanted to refrain from Marvel as much as possible because obviously, like, we're huge Marvel nerds.
Yeah.
So, like, one day we would talk non-stop Marvel for a bit.
Yeah.
But I cannot not put this as my number one. It's genuinely one of my favorite films ever. And it's hilarious. Every single joke. Quick kind of thing he says, you know, breaking the fourth wall, silly jokes of like this. That's why this guy wore the brown pants.
R-rated.
It's hilarious. Yeah. It's just so funny. The whole thing.
So again, being massive Marvel fans, I always try and get like family and friends to watch the occasional Marvel film with me. They never do.
No,
Apart from obviously friends who love it as well.
Yes.
But like I've never, like for example, I showed Amy them, her sisters them. Shout out to Moles and Pops if you listen to this. Actually, I think Poppy already seen it, but I showed it to Molly, and she loved it. Like you can't not. I've never met anyone who's not enjoyed Deadpool.
No. You
don't have to like superhero films.
No, not at all.
It takes the piss out of them, if anything.
Exactly. It properly does. Takes like the whole like superhero landing. It's just like stuff that just makes me laugh so much. Yeah. And it's one that I will put on when I'm in a bad mood to make me laugh.
It's brilliant. Even like the bit where he's trying to run over the guy crawling on the ice. It's like, you're going to be dead
in 5 minutes.
It takes,
Oh!
It's just, I mean, Ryan Reynolds is the best comedy actor, I think. One of. When I say comedy actor, I mean, he's the funniest comedy actor. Not in films. You could watch an interview of him and he's hilarious.
Exactly. All this press that he's doing for Deadpool and Wolverine is hilarious.
Yeah, it's just him being himself, though. That's the thing. Exactly. You know, dude's never acted once.
No, not as Deadpool. He's just having fun. Like, don't. But I could equally put Deadpool 2 there as well, because it's obviously him.
Deadpool 2 is also very funny.
No, it's so.
I think the first one was also just that first
it was so
shock.
This is so different.
This is what we've wanted for so long, and now we've got it.
100%. It's so, and now we're getting
number
Deadpool
3.
And Wolverine.
What a way to finish off the podcast episode, because now we're so hyped for that, and that is going to be hilarious.
No, it's going to have the trailer's already hilarious. Like he takes a selfie with someone who's just killed.
Yeah, you're gonna have that Deadpool's humor and Wolverine's seriousness, and it's just going to bounce off each other. I saw that clip they released of "Put Your Phones Away."
Yeah,
it was the funniest thing I've seen in ages.
And it's just not that; it's like the way that he pushed Deadpool off, and you're going to get all of that. It's just like him just going, "Oh, no," he's getting very attracted,
getting a bit aroused. Yeah,
and he goes, and then it's obviously Wolverine being funny because he's so angry
all the time.
And then when Hugh Jackman was like, "Oh, put your this and that phone away, bub," I'm like,
when
he's done it.
When he said "bub," I was like, "Yes,
it's happening."
It's happening. Sorry, Dad. Daddy.
He's
so brilliant. Good. I love Hugh Jackman.
I cannot wait for that film. Minimum 7 times in the cinema.
Yes,
100%. We need to book our tickets.
Agreed.
I can't
don't announce that we haven't done that yet.
It's because we're so invested in cinema. We've got our cards, so we don't.
We've been putting so much effort into this beautiful podcast that we haven't actually booked our tickets yet.
I would say wonderful. I think it's going very well as well.
Yeah, it's going very well. We've got a logo and everything.
That's true,
and we love it. So even if you don't, we love it.
Exactly, and that's
so screw you.
Nice.
Just to say that.
100%. I need to definitely clip that for our new intro.
Why is that bad? Oh, it's not bad.
No, clip it for the thing.
Where's that from? Oh, that's Little Britain.
We won't talk about that one.
Brilliant.
We will not sidetrack into that.
Yeah, it's offensive.
There's a reason why they're not making it the same with the rerun.
Sadly so.
Yes.
So your number 1 was Deadpool. My number 1 was The Interview. Yeah, Deadpool, don't worry, I find
No, it's true. But I couldn't not do it. I swayed because we said in these kind of lists we can't do Marvel too much.
No, I get that.
Because it would be very biased.
Till next week!
Exactly that. Nice.
Well,
we are!
Next week.
Next week's one. We are going to do our...
I don't know how to say it, non-original, non-MCU films. So obviously now that Fox is owned by Disney...
And thanks to Spider-Man No Way Home, a lot of it's become canon.
So before that, the films that weren't in the MCU...
We're talking films like...
Your X-Men's.
Exactly.
Your X-Men 2s.
Your Fantastic Fours.
Nice. Oh, I hear noises. But yes, that's all to come.
Exactly.
So we're very excited.
That's going to be our next one. Especially as I said at the start.
None of our family will watch that one.
Just they're like, not again.
Marvel.
Wait until... Well, I reckon after Deadpool and Wolverine, we might need to do a little MCU ranking.
No, we do.
Because that's already, my prediction is in top 5. Maybe top 3.
What do you want about, sorry?
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh.
When we do our ranking.
Best film of all time.
I'm already predicting.
I haven't seen it yet.
I'm already predicting that it's going to be in my top 5. And I went, no, maybe
I reckon 3. If it's as good as I think it's going to be, it will be...
Top 3.
Top 3. Top 4. Top 3. Top 3. That's top 3.
Top 3, but that's an episode for another day.
Thank you for listening to our top 10 comedies.
Start that again.
Thank you for listening to our top 10 comedies.
Does the exact same thing. How did you do that?
Thank you so much for watching our top 10 comedies.
That was a fun one to do.
That was very fun.
Even though we couldn't talk much about the films because they're very not
rude.
PG.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's
but
very
everyone
not,
knows.
but everyone knows what we're talking about and relates to our list, hopefully.
Who knows? If you subscribe and we go big, we can say naughty things.
Is that 100%? But we are refraining from it because jobs.
Yeah, we're being mature.
We are.
Thank you very much.
No, yeah, thank you very much for watching, and see you next week for our nice little non-MCU one.
Non-MCU one. Don't forget to subscribe. We love you very much. Goodbye. Stay handsome and beautiful.
Nice.
I don't know how long. That was good.
That was a great one.
That was lovely.
We're done.
Good job. Yeah.